Well, it's great seeing all the stars in action tonight. Nobody's sitting except for Rui. That knee management. Doncic starts, stop, shoot, gonna score.
Well, he got the switch he wanted again. Hartenstein. Luka's thrown out of the game.
Oh, no.
Luka just got thrown out.
There you go. Second technical. Doncic is gone.
Luka is saying he was talking to a fan, and the official is saying he was talking to me. So that's his second technical. He's out of the game.
Hurt and pain on this one. The Lakers played the Thunder last night. As you all know, the Thunder are the number one team in the Western Conference as far as records go. So the Lakers end up falling to the Thunder 120 to 136. I'm sure you've all seen it. We've all woke up this morning a little frustrated. But if for those who haven't, if you see the 16-point difference, you would say it was a drubbing. The Thunder just took out the Lakers. But that is without a doubt not the case. So before we get into it, you guys please like and subscribe. We want to build this Lakers talk as large as we can. All right, so I am Derek Chapman, and I am your host. Oh, what a game, what a game, what a game, what a game. The Thunder came out. So this is game 2. The Lakers played the Thunder, 2 days ago? The Lakers put the heat on the Thunder. We literally wiped them out of the box in game 1. It wasn't even close, which was shocking to everyone, including me, but obviously not the Lakers. They came out with a game plan and executed. So now we come to the second game against the Thunder, at home against the Thunder. You would automatically think, just out of pure statistics, I don't even care how great the teams are, that team is going to come back and they're going to win. So the Lakers had every single player, pretty much every starter, as questionable before the game began. LeBron was questionable. Luka was questionable. I believe Austin Reeves was questionable. So we had pretty much, and as well as Rui was questionable as all. So the thinking was, okay, they're resting the starters. That way the Thunder don't have an idea how to handle the Lakers. So they can't scheme and strategize, if they meet in the finals. So about an hour or two before tip-off, all of those players, except for Rui, moved to probable. And anyone who watches knows that probable means they are going to most likely play. And play they did. So the Thunder came out of the freaking gate. They were hitting the threes. They were coming out throwing the heavyweight knockout punches right from the get-go. And our Lakers held with them. They took those blows in the first quarter, came back in the second quarter. The game was close the entire freaking time. And then comes the fourth quarter. The Lakers were up by 1 point. I think it was something like, and don't quote me, 109 to 108. We're in the fourth quarter. We're feeling good. Feeling real good. Luka already had a technical. So Luka hits a shot, and then he's running back. And he's a trash talker. Anyone that knows Luka's a trash talker. So Luka sees a fan who's been razzing him the entire game. Luka sees this fan, and Luka curses at him, says something. He's talking junk. Apparently, the referee thought Luka was directing it to him. So the ref is like, what do you mean? So the ref called a freaking second technical on Luka Doncic. And Luka's like, I'm doing this out of fun. And if you know him, that's what he's doing. He talks trash out of fun. The ref calls a freaking another technical. Luka gets ejected out of the game. And that pretty much ends the game there. I will say, since the Shaq and Kobe days, I stopped because people were making so many excuses about referees changing the outcome of a game. And I always say, listen, you have to beat the refs as well as the players. If the refs aren't for you, if the ref are calling calls against you and it's not fair, you still have to beat the refs along with the other team. I've taken that stance on everything since the early 2000s Lakers Shaq days. Because I was sick of them saying, oh, Shaq's fouling people and blah, blah, blah. So I stopped doing it because I hated people doing it. But this one, maybe the Thunder still won this game if Luka still played. Maybe they lose this game. The only thing I don't like is the fact that the referees made the decision of stopping such an awesome freaking game. It was a barn burner. It was close, neck and neck. And the fact that we didn't get to see the conclusion because they called the tech on Luka. So this would be my one time of saying, freaking refs. But it was for the love of the game, not for the Lakers win. I'm going to be honest with you. Just wanted to see how it would conclude. So with that being said, the Lakers, we may be upset with the loss, but we are the ones that are happy today. And I'm going to explain why. The Thunder are not happy right now. We took every single punch from the Thunder, and we were still in the lead. We were still competitive. I felt without a doubt the Lakers could have won that game, and I feel like the Lakers are the superior team. Now, mind you, all season, and if you look at any of my other podcasts, I've been saying the Thunder are here, Thunder Cavaliers are here in that rare air. Celtics are up there too, but the Lakers are kind of knocking on that door, but we're not sure if they're there. They're freaking there. So I feel good today. I would rather have the W, but I feel good in the sense that the Lakers held their own, and I think the Lakers, if we meet them in a series, would absolutely win. Would it be a 7-game series? Most likely. But I think the Lakers would come out. So hats off to them. Hats off to the effort. Our defense looked good up until that. We lost that momentum with that technical and Luka getting ejected. But things were great. So Lakers now are 48-31. That leaves them still holding the third record or the third place in the Western Conference. So the Lakers, in essence, have to win just 2 of the next 4 games. Is it 4? 2 of the next 3 games to seal the third seed. And they have players on their tail. So the Clippers are in 4th, 47-32. The Nuggets are in 5th with 47-32. Let's see. The Warriors are 6th, 47-32. Are you noticing the trend? And then the Grizzlies are 7th with 47-32. Now, mind you, the Lakers are only at 48-31 because they can slide down, or with 2 wins, they can seal the deal. So let's look at the box score before we talk about who they're playing next. So there was no Rui in this game. I think that was a big factor. So them playing well without Rui says a lot, because Rui Hachimura allows them to play the Lakers to play a smaller ball game, and because he's so tall, if they can play smaller, we could have had a reproduction or a redo of the first game we played against them. So interesting. Number 2, hats off to Austin Reeves for scoring 4,000th point. Hats off to you, Austin. So there is a bright side to some of this. So LeBron had 28, 7 and 3, 7 rebounds, 3 assists. Reeves had 24 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists. Luka, with missing the 4th quarter, had 23 points, 3 rebounds, 5 assists. And Dorian freaking Finney-Smith, 12 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 rebounds. 12 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. All right. So next up, we have the Mavs. So that is a back-to-back that happens tonight. I'm hoping the Lakers play everyone. This would be Luka's return, and Dallas is already preparing him with a good welcome back. In essence, they got T-shirts for all of the fans in the stands. That in Slovenian says something like, "We love you, Luka," or something to that effect. But I hope Luka comes back with a freaking vengeance. Comes out with 70 points. All right, then comes the Rockets. So still 2 hard games. And then the Blazers. So let's see where things stand and where things hold. But Lakers, even after that loss, I'm going to tell you, I still feel freaking phenomenal. Hats off to them for playing hard. I think we could have easily won that game. I think the Thunders are reeling right now, to be honest with you. Well, with that being said, you guys please like and subscribe. We got another game tonight. I will catch you next time. Peace out.